Hey guys, in today's video, I want to share with you how to brand your photography business so you can actually book more clients. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather and I am from thebookedphotographer.com. I put out content every single week to help photographers like you book their ideal clients and grow their photography businesses. So if you are a photographer who is just starting out, or if you've been in the industry for a while and you want to become fully booked, definitely go ahead and click the subscribe button that you see below. All right, so let's dive in. How do you actually brand your photography business so that you can book more of your ideal clients? This whole branding topic is such a massive one. Branding is way more than a pretty logo or a cohesive color palette. It takes a lot more than that to get noticed and get booked by your ideal clients. If you're watching this video right now, maybe you're feeling frustrated because you seem to be chasing down clients, but nobody is booking. Maybe you're tired of photographing your friends and family for free and you just want to get that first real paying client. Or maybe you might have a website, a Facebook page, an Instagram account. You might be on every single platform, but you still hear crickets. And you're like, what's the deal here? I'd like to suggest that at its core, this is a branding problem. It's maybe that perhaps you haven't yet gotten clear on what it is that you do, who you actually do it for, and how you're different from any other photographer in your town. So let's first go ahead and define what a brand actually is. A brand is about how you make people feel. It's how you communicate what you do with your potential clients. It's how they feel about you. Brands are all about feelings, and that's why they can be so complicated, because feelings can be complicated. To uncomplicate this, I want to share with you today 3 key elements that will help you build an irresistible brand so that you are confidently attracting the right type of clients into your photography studio. These key 3 elements are, number 1, what do you do? What kind of photography service do you provide? Are you a wedding photographer, or maybe a newborn photographer, or a high school senior photographer? Key element number 2 is, who do you actually do it for? This is knowing your ideal client inside and out. The 3rd key element is, how do you do things differently than any other photographer in your town? It's no secret that the photography market is flooded with photographers. It is so saturated. But what do you do that makes you so unique than any other photographer in town? Perhaps you offer hair and makeup with your sessions. Maybe you offer digitals. Maybe you offer in-person sales and products. Maybe you only shoot indoors or outdoors. How do you do things differently than the photographer down the road? So when you know those 3 key elements inside and out, it will structure everything you do inside your business. It will help you to know what to say on Facebook posts and Instagram posts and on your website and in blog posts. It will help you to know how to communicate with your ideal client and knowing what to say to get her in through the door. It will help you to know how to differentiate yourself from the other photographer down the road. So let's go a little bit deeper here, because this is so important. Who is it that you want to photograph? What are they like? How old are they? Where do they live? What are their hobbies? What do they do for a living? Answering these types of questions will give you a general idea of where your ideal client lives, works, and play. But this isn't enough in and of itself. Your goal should be to start to get inside your ideal client's mind, to start to think like they think and to talk like they talk. This will help you create a clear brand message that connects them to you immediately. Remember that what we do as photographers is emotional. So in order for ideal clients to make a connection to us, we need to understand them on an emotional level. We need to understand their core values, their beliefs, their fears, their reservations, their hesitations when it comes to hiring a professional photographer like you. Once you know who your ideal client is, what they struggle with, what their frustrations are, you can then create a clear and precise brand message. This is also called an elevator pitch. I personally like to use something called an I photograph statement. This is a short one-sentence statement that will summarize what it is that you actually do and how you serve your clients. When you create this statement, this one single sentence, you could put it everywhere, on your website, on Facebook, in your Instagram post, while you're at networking events, and it will make it crystal clear what your brand is, who you serve, and it will also make you memorable. When you craft your iPhotograph statement, your goal should be to, number one, clearly define your ideal client. Number two, clearly state what it is that they actually want. And number three, call out what their fears are or what their hesitations are about being photographed. So I would love to give you an example here. Let's say you are a brand photographer and your ideal client is somebody who is running their very own business, somebody who is an entrepreneur herself. So your iPhotograph statement could look something like this. I photograph female entrepreneurs who want to look more professional online so that they can post with confidence and grow their following, even if they don't know how to pose or feel awkward in front of the camera. Let's go ahead and look at that sentence a little bit more thoroughly. Number one, I clearly defined who I'm after. Female entrepreneurs. There's no question there. I'm not targeting brides. I'm not targeting new moms. It is female entrepreneurs. Somebody can self-identify themselves as a female entrepreneur. Number two, I'm sharing what I know that they already want. They want to look more professional online. They want to be able to post with confidence so that they can grow their following and their engagement. And number three, I'm sharing with them some reservations or fears that they might have being in front of the camera, which are feeling awkward and not knowing how to pose, which is something I hear from my clients all the time. So can you see how this one simple statement can help you cut through the noise of every single other photographer in your area and help connect you with your ideal clients? So let's go ahead and do a quick little recap. We learned that a brand is way more than a logo or a pretty color palette. We also learned that in order to build a successful brand, one that is irresistible and will connect you with your ideal client, it has to contain three key elements. Number one, you have to know and be crystal clear on what you actually photograph. What genre do you primarily photograph in? Number two, you have to know your ideal client inside and out. And number three, you have to be able to share how you do things differently from every other photographer in your area. We also talked about the importance of creating an iPhotograph statement that will help you summarize what you do, who you do it for, and how you do it better than anybody else in your town. So there you have it. That is just a little hint on how you can create an irresistible brand in your photography business so that you can book more ideal clients. Now, I would love to hear from you. In the comments section below, go ahead and share with me your iPhotograph statement. Remember, it has to call out who your ideal client is, what it is that they actually want, and then share some sort of reservations that they might have being in front of the camera. If you have another photography or business related question, go ahead and post that as well, and I might just answer your question in a future video. And also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you later.